Well, good afternoon, everyone. As you know, my name is Abdurrashid, and I am the co-host of this ADC main office podcast channel. And as you know, this is the third episode of our podcast. And if you haven't watched that videos yet, the two videos yet, I strongly and highly encourage you to watch them as soon as possible. And as you may guess, we are trying to invite a lot of guests to our every single episode. And speaking of guests, I would love to announce today's special guest, who is one of my best friends and also one of the young businessmen. Well, welcome AZIZBEK to our podcast channel.
Happy Friday one more time, and thanks for inviting me. I'm here to share my thoughts about the business life.
Yeah, as you may have heard, he has talked about business, and that means that today's discussion topic will be related to the business in general and also entrepreneurships in general. Well, AZIZBEK, let's start our discussion with the questions which most of people usually want to give. Well, what do you, or can you share your general thoughts about the business and entrepreneurships in general?
Well, honestly speaking, the business and entrepreneur has a majority of different things and different opinion, and I can easily say that the business I can easily call the without any boss and without any manager, the work will be improved. The work is being improved by itself. And then we can easily call this is a business. But on the other hand, the entrepreneur, and it's look like work or some kind of occupation, and we should go to the work in order to improve the product, in order to improve their self-confidence and their some kind of productivity. And it has a majority of different things in the middle of the business. Is one of the higher thing. Entrepreneur is a higher thing. Well, to be perfectly honest with you, the main reason is why am I choosing the job, because of I have already thought about it. The business is one of the crucial things for me in the future life and at the moment. So that I'm trying to learn, I'm trying to give my own opinion in that place.
Yes. Hopefully you will achieve a lot of success and also a lot of achievements in the near future in your career as well. Well, brother, as you may know, I am a book lover, and in one book I have heard that, and I have read that failure is the key to success. Our every mistake and our every issues teach us something very beneficial, and at the time I noticed that this is very great quote, because this is actually in reality. And what do you think about it? Do you believe in this thought strongly or not very much?
Yes, I believe. I strongly believe that the opinion is also correct. Well, one of the important things to be really great and to be really great entrepreneur or maybe business or some kind of big boss. This one of the crucial things is the advice and experience. How can we take the experience and advice? And I would say that the experience is being created by the mistake, by the failure. When we will do mistake or maybe when we will fail, and then it's going to be okay for us. And one more time, the difficult time or this difficult situation will come. We can easily beat him. We can easily break the situation, which is related, which is going to be a problem for us. And then we have enough experience. We can easily break. We can easily smash the kind of big situation for us.
That clarifies that failure is going to be our experience, so that we shouldn't kind of afraid of making mistakes, because our every single mistake teaches us something very higher and very important. And that means that this is, I think this is one of the great like quote of every businessman, I think.
Yes.
And okay, and also I really believe that failure can teach us a lot of things, because if we just make one mistake, like for the next time we can think about it, because we can realize and we can remember our first mistakes that we have done, and we are trying to avoid it. Because why? Because we have already done it. And I think that, and I strongly believe that this kind of like situations and this kind of occasions in our daily life will develop us, and like with the failure, with the help of our failure, our mistakes, and it's going to be our experience. Experience develop our personal growth.
Right.
Well, thank you for your great kind of answer, and let's kind of move to another question. What do you think about that? Which is what is the most straightforward way to start a new business?
Well, as far as my predictable are concerned, and you have enough experience, you have enough money to open new business at the moment and in the future, you can start.
Yes.
You can start. And what I'm trying to say is that first of all, we need the experience and we need the advice. Why? Because in the future, nobody knows what will happen in the future life. For this reason, and you have enough experience, you shouldn't have a majority of money in order to improve, in order to start a high business. And we have enough experience. We can build really strong business life in the future and at the moment.
That means that if you have a great experience, you can start your business.
Yes.
With the advice of our relatives,
or maybe some old businessmen, or maybe old entrepreneurs, and
Okay. And what kind of advice do you recommend to start? To become a successful businessman in our nowadays. In our current life.
Okay. Well, generally speaking, I would say that we should take a listen other people's opinion who is trying to open, who is in the business life. Well, I have read one which is called Rich Dad Poor Dad. It's one of the popular book, as I may know about it. The book was saying that you should take a listen every people in order to speak. Why we have 2 years and one month?
Yes.
Because we should take a listen every opinion and separately. We should listen, and then one day will come, and then we should speak, only talk, only speak at each other. And at the moment, my life is really smoothly, because I will not, and I'm not speaking very well as compared to other guys, because I'm listening, I'm learning at the moment in order to speak.
Yes.
I'm reading and I'm learning, and the majority of information about how is a great successful businessman, and how can I find and how can I open my business without any fail, or without any kind of hesitation or dilemma, as you know about it.
Yes.
It's the main point. And we should listen majority of opinion, majority of experience
In order to speak.
And we have Allah have already given us 2 years and 1 month.
1 month. Yeah.
And we should take a listen every opinion and separate it, and then we can separate it, and then we will be able to share everybody, and we will be able to create new opinion in our mind.
Yes. As you have heard that he has now he is learning, and now you are learning, and what kind of advice would you like to give us in order to learn, or how we can learn in order to speak.
Yes, yes.
You can kind of advise like a lot of books that you have been learning or that you have been reading, or you can kind of give us your own opinion about it.
Yeah. Well, I can easily say that yeah, I have some experience from take a listen or take a look at some experience from other people, and the book is also saying that you should create lunch. You should create lunch with other people, and you have to invite who is trying to be rich and who is trying to be a really great businessman. And you can easily say that. Would you like to go with me lunch? Would you like to go with me lunch? And it will be free if you go. If you go, and the lunch in here, and we will talk about anything else because lunch is free, isn't it? I can easily ask any question about everything, because it may be intimate or maybe unintimate. I don't know, but the lunch is some kind of course, but I can make some kind of course about the business. And
because of lunch.
Because of lunch, yeah. Could you give me some experience about the business and how can I be really strong in business? And could you tell me about the one of the big fail you have recently seen? And it's really big thing, and
it's going to work.
Yeah, it's going to work. Like, it's going to work every time and every day. And this is one of the great experience which I have taken from the Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yes. Okay, that's actually great advice. And now I really want to kind of give you one question that's related to your words. If you have a chance, with which people would you like to go lunch, or like organize some kind of lunch in order to get him advice?
Well. Yep, I have already decided about it, but they are living in another country.
Yes.
They are living in another country.
As you know, like I'm talking about if.
Yeah, if I had a chance, I will speak one of the bigger businessmen, Donald Trump. Donald Trump, one of the billionaires, as you know about
I
it.
know, yeah.
The former president of America, Robert Kiyosaki mentioned that. We should be the kind of person in order to slave another boss or slave of another boss or slave of another money. The guy is he said that the guy is one of the great motivation which I have never done before. And he said, when I will see fall, when I will take some fall in my life, I will see the Donald Trump sentence. I will see the Donald Trump business, how he did and how he's doing at the moment. It's really going to be. It's really a motivation for me as well. And when I will have a chance, and I will speak the Donald Trump or maybe Robert Kiyosaki in order to improve my level in order to improve my business experience.
Yes. Actually, this is one of the great thing and also great opinion about having a lunch with Donald Trump or with Robert Kiyosaki, one of the greatest entrepreneur, and also one of the good kind of book writer. Actually, he has one of the very successful and one of the New York Times bestseller book, which is called Rich Dad and Poor Dad. And actually, while you are reading that book, you will be able to see the quote, which is that how to make money to work for you, for us. For example, he emphasized for many times that you shouldn't work for money. You should make the money to work for you. And what do you think about this opinion? And can you explain it? Why it's like that?
Right. Yeah. Well, to be perfectly honest with you, the money work for you all the time. Money work for you. But other people think that it's not going to be unreal. How money work for you?
Yes.
And I can explain with my sentence. And while I'm working at the moment, I'm working. My full attention take the money. My full attention work hard, work hard, work hard. Take the specific 100 or maybe 1,000 song. It's only work for money. It's only work for money.
This is working for money.
Yeah, this
Yes.
is working for money.
One of the great example.
Yeah. And on top of that, we can choose another way in order to improve our mind, improve our outlook, and in order when we will open our business and career, it's going to be beneficial. Well, how to work money for us? While I'm working, but I shouldn't pay attention to the money. I shouldn't pay attention to other thing. I should pay attention all the specific information about this business, or maybe cookery or bakery. It doesn't matter. I should learn the specific detail. Where the boss failed, where the boss get majority of money from there, from where. And this is money work for you, not money.
Not you are working for money.
Yeah. I'm learning I'm learning how to be really great man in the life, in the life. And as you can see there, I'm learning majority of experience from my boss or from my from real life in order to work for money. And then time to time the day will come, the work, the kind of experience, will be find the money, will be find the majority of money which you want. And this is one of the great advice from Robert Kiyosaki, and I have realized it that 1 month ago. I was thinking very hard. I was thinking really hard. How we can do that? How we can do that? It's impossible. And I said, and one more time I thought, and one more time, and time to time my knowledge was improved. And I realized that how to be really great entrepreneur and businessman, we should work only take experience, and then money work for us.
Yes. Actually, that emphasizes that like one of the great quote that I got from the one book, that actually while you are starting your business, it's important to pay attention to the
the specific information.
Yeah, specific information, and also your problems, your mistakes and your problems, rather than your product.
Yes.
That means that if you're a new businessman, you shouldn't pay attention to the product, to your product. For example, if you are starting some kind of industry that's related to the bakery, you shouldn't care. You should care, but not so much.
Yeah.
You shouldn't pay attention to the kind of product a lot. What you should do is that you should pay attention to the problems, to the specific details, which make you
really great businessman.
Yes,
or
successful.
Which related to really bad business.
Yes, of course. If you just change, or if you just confuse at the time while you are starting your business, it's not going to work. It may not going to work. If you confuse, or if you are confused with two things, paying attention to the product or to the problem. Well, and I think that we have already discussed a lot of things, as you know, that's related to the business and entrepreneurships. And hopefully you have just got a lot of things and a lot of very good things from our discussion. And at the end, I just want to thank for AZIZBEK in order to come and in order not to reject our suggestion. And at the end, I just want to thank you also to watch our video. And if you haven't subscribed to our join it to our kind of groups on Telegram, on Instagram, on YouTube, I strongly and severely encourage you to do this kind of, to join our a lot of channels and groups on social media, and you'll be able to find them in the description of the video. And well, actually, I think now this is the time to say kind of to close like our video and podcast. And thank you, like AZIZBEK, to come into our podcast and sharing a lot of thoughts that related to the business and entrepreneurship. It was actually great, and I really appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you for inviting me, and hopefully it's the kind of advice that is going to be really beneficial for our younger generation and for me as well. And I remember one more time, it's good. It was good, and thanks for paying attention by specific detail. And thank you one more time.
Yes, thank you for